So here we have the blank hub that we've just made. As you can see, we'll just check the thickness of it. It's 22. I'm thinking of going up to 25. This was the thickness of my original ones, which were only 17, but I used this one as my master to tell me where to put the slots in. So all you do is just line it up like that, take a pencil and very carefully just mark where you want to put it in, like that. Very accurate, as you can see, to the nearest so far. There you go. Wonderful. So that's that done. Right. Then we come to the interesting bit, the jig that goes on the bandsaw. Everybody's bandsaw is different. This is the way I made it. I've done it at 45 degrees, the angle for the blades. And what it means taking is taking the blank, putting it on the screw there. As you can see, I do tend to like a nice tight fit. I don't particularly want it that tight. Anyway, let's just there's always two ways to do something, isn't there? And in my case, I always do it the wrong way. We'll just take that off. Go over to the drill. There we go, that's far better. Yeah, so here we go again. So this is the jig that I made. It is just the angle bit from the thing. We put the angle at 45 degrees. I've bolted a piece of wood on, put a nut through there with a line on it. We're using that line I found as the best line at the moment. And then we take our hub, place it on there. Use my homemade wing nut, which goes on like that, okay, and we just line that up. Then what we're going to do is now we're going to take this over to the the table saw, slide it up and down. When we slide it up and down, we just move that round to the next point each time, another slide to the next point, another slide, and so forth. So we'll go over to the table saw and we'll do that now. Well, we're outside now with the table saw. Now, regarding the blade height, I cheat. I just use an old one, an old hub. Well, it's not an old one, it's one I made earlier. I lay the blade on it and then I just raise the blade up until until it's about the right height. I think that's about it there. I might just give it a bit more. Okay, so that's the blade up. We then place the slider in, and then what we're going to do is just slide it up and down. So we line the lines we put on earlier. I don't know if we can see that with the camera. We line it up to there and there. Okay. Earmuffs on. Let's start this. remembering always to lower the blade when you finished working. You don't damage the blade, and also if it ever started up accidentally, it's out of hunt. And so here we are with the hub already made. Let's go inside and fit the blades onto it, shall we? So we're back in the workshop now with the hub. So we went from a square block to a round hub to one with grooves in it, and this is the one we've just made. So let's get some blades and see if they fit, shall we? It's always a good sign if they do, isn't it? There's number one in. There's number two. Number three. And number four. So there we go. There is our finished hub. I don't think you need me to show you how to glue it, but we do use a wood glue. We stick them in with wood adhesive, and I also do drill a few holes in. I'll show you what I mean with the blades we done before. As you can see, what we do, we glue them in like that, and then I put 4 pilot holes and put 4 little screws in there, and they're quite solid. And again, they work very well. They're very light, and you will find out that this is the best way I found of making blades for Whirligigs. If you know of a better way, then please let me know, because I've now started doing these, not as professional because I'm retired. I don't do I maybe make 2 Whirligigs a week to order. We have a few in stock, and we do sell them on eBay. If you want, I can show you. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. If you'd like to support my channel, you can do so by obviously sharing and liking and subscribing to the channel. But even more, I'd appreciate it more if you'd love to buy me a cup of tea so I can dunk my biscuits into. It would be greatly appreciated. Follow the link in the description. Thank you.